Good morning, challengers. It is Coach CK, the boy in the hood today. My hair is a hot mess, so you're getting the hooded version. Today, we are entering week number 4, and we are talking about gratitude. These habits all build and stack. We're only tracking one bonus habit per week, so this is our halfway point. Once you complete this week, you'll be halfway home with this 8-week. Let's review. We've got our main 4 habits, right? We're tracking every day. If you don't track it, you slacking. That is my little motto. I've been hitting a couple of the guys with it because that's true in my own life. If I'm tracking, I'm on it. If I'm not tracking, I'm slacking because I guarantee I'm coming up short of my protein. I'm getting little bites of these here and extra calories there. If I take the weekends off, like these things matter, guys. So for this 8 weeks, build the habit of tracking. Your data is your friend. It is your facts and it is your truth, and it lets you know if you're on track or off track, and then you can be empowered to make educated decisions to change it. So we're tracking, right? We've got our calories, we got our protein. We're moving every day. We can do it 7 days a week. We get out, we move, we go for a walk, we do some yoga, we do a CrossFit class, we do whatever we got to do to move our body for at least 20 minutes. We're lifting our weights. We know that muscle is the key to longevity. We know that muscle is the key to freedom in your nutrition, right? The more muscle I have, the bigger my budget, the more I get to eat, the easier it is to stay on track. So I must build muscle. So I must do some sort of intensity training that is going to help me build new muscle. Okay, that's our 3rd habit. And our 4th habit that we were tracking every week was, no, that was 4, right? Because we got our protein and our calories, right? We've got our strength work, and then we've got our movement, and then just the fact of tracking, we're getting that bonus point every week. So then we went into week 2, we added in a 2nd habit of sleep, right? And when we started to make sure that we got at least 7 hours, we found that some people were automatically doing that and they didn't have it. It was a free point for them. And then others of us found that it was a challenge. We had to set up our nighttime routine. So that's when we went over our nighttime routine. We built bookend number 1. We built that ability to wind down, to plan the next day, to set alarm and a stop time, to be disciplined and respect ourselves enough to get that 7 hours. Okay, that was a game changer for me. Then we moved on to week 3 and we incorporated water. Again, another super simple habit, but again, this will either be one that you hit automatically and it's an easy free point, or you recognize that you're coming up short on your water. Okay, so for week 4, we're introducing the habit of gratitude, recognizing your own accomplishments and being grateful for what you have and eager for more. This is a tough one. We've talked about this a lot lately. I've been obsessed with this, read a book called The Gap and the Gain that really changed my perspective and my mindset. We all have an ideal that we're shooting for, but as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as workers, as parents, if we hold ourselves to this ideal, then we will always fall short of that, right? Nobody is perfect except for Christ, right? There's one guy that walked the earth that didn't commit a sin. All of us, we fuck up day in, day out. We make mistakes, we fall short, right? Does that mean we shouldn't set lofty goals? No, absolutely not. The ideal is a beautiful thing because it gives us something to shoot for, and it helps to become our North Star and give us our path, our direction of the kind of person that we want to be, the kind of habits, the kind of character that we want to develop through the actions that we take on a daily basis. However, if you are someone who wants to win and is constantly feeling like you're here in this gap and you're falling short, it's not going to be a very fun journey. So we literally have to retrain our brain to find the wins. And that's what this habit is about this week. It sounds silly, but I can 100% guarantee that if you do this and you take this habit seriously, it will rewire your brain where you will start to see and appreciate the things that you've accomplished. I know a lot of people that have trouble taking a compliment. They have trouble patting themselves on the back. It's called self-love. It's the ability to appreciate who you are as a human, what you've done, give yourself kudos. It feels weird, it feels awkward, it feels uncomfortable. Most of us shy away from it. We prefer to just play small and just say, I'm not good enough. When I get here, I'll be better. But I'm here to tell you, if you can start to rewire your brain, you can start to appreciate the things you've done and still recognize that there's more to go, right? It's not about being conceited, facetious, giving up on trying to chase your ideal. It's about recognizing how far you've come and your accomplishments and giving yourself credit for that. And the beauty of looking back on a daily basis, a weekly, monthly, yearly, and doing that consistently is that you will see that you've already made 10x improvements in your life as a human being, in your relationships, in your bank account, in your financial statement, in your health, in your wellness, just by doing these workouts, just by logging these things. You can look back from the beginning of this challenge and go, dude, I'm 240 points. That means I did 24, habits. If you somebody's 500 or 600 points in, that means that divide that by 10, you've done 60 things just in these last couple weeks to improve your health. You're 60 things closer than you were. You've moved the needle 60 times. That is amazing. You're amazing. But are you recognizing yourself for that? Or are you saying, so-and-so's got 640, I've only got 400. I'm not even close. And you sit in the gap. So this is the power of gratitude. So long-winded way of just saying, I just wanted to kind of frame that for you guys, but a long-winded way of saying your habit for the week is to record daily the things that you are grateful for and the accomplishments that you have achieved. That's it. So you have to find things. You may get to the end of the day and go, what did I do? That's the exercise. You rack your brain and you write down 3 things that were wins for the day. So in the morning, I like to start the day off with gratitude. So here's your bonus. 3 things that you're grateful for, that you feel grateful for. It doesn't say, hey, I'm grateful for my wife and my kids. It's a feeling that you get yourself into a state to really crush the day. So I am grateful for having healthy kids and conversations with them at breakfast and being able to make them lunches. And I'm putting myself in this state where I'm getting my kid on the bus and we are getting our breakfast together and I'm just sharing conversations. And I know that those moments are going to be fleeting, but I get to participate in it and it just makes me almost want to cry. That's a gratitude. Boom, that's 1. Okay. You got 3 of those to start your day. And then at the end of the night, when you're doing your nighttime bookend and your nighttime routine, you're penning in 3 things that you did today, that you accomplished something, that you crushed, right? And it could be the smallest thing or the biggest thing. It could be something from your list. It could be a conversation that made somebody feel special. It could be giving a homeless guy $1. It could be helping your kid through a difficult situation. There's no right or wrong way. You're just acknowledging yourself for doing something that aligns with your North Star and helped you move the needle. And once you look for it, you will find it. You get what you focus on. All right. I love you guys. Let's have another awesome week and I will see you next week.